She sat across, leant across and asked what it looked like. The overt politeness every second I'd not trembled nor stumbled, smiled with eye contact, mimicked her posture. I'm just like you look. I don't stay up past 12, eat 3 times a day, run occasionally. And obviously that means my brain is cushioned with structure. The promise of continuation. I look forward, think forward, walk forward. But that thing doesn't know forward, only forwardness. It's a base. Call it structureless, but it's still crouching. I wish it shouted, instead it hums horizontal melodies. What's left to confess? Why don't you speak? It wraps around the chair 5 times and touches the floor, slightly trailing out the door. Draped at first, but now far more tense, self-confident, tiny hands squeezing till I become sand. I clump against the chair, the door, softer than before. It tells me I'm not what I am, and what I am never was, until I don't believe that am is a constant or see how anything could seem to possess sense. It wants to scream, instead it hums horizontal melodies. But instead, frustration like sticky fluid leaks through the gaps in its knitted face. A mess, and I'm surrounded by stick. Breath has got tacky and I can feel my spit. She reconciles, but shadows grow. And I remember that the train is currently stuck at a red signal and will be on the move again shortly. Shade resounds for a moment at least. I can't compete. I quietly but not impressively breathe, and it scowls so knowingly. I remember that I'm a project of incomplete, non-retractable works as it projects the faults, grumbling, stumbling once and then crouching. That was definitely a sympathetic nod. But half the room is warping, eyes deadpan, drip into the deepest holes I want to fall into, spill into. The gentle shift in the air towards, I have crunched my hand, my nails are in my palms, and a small stain makes me look like a child. But she nods on, like my face hasn't flinched enough to satisfy this idea of healing. 2 thin strings rise towards the ceiling. Trace the outer side of the wall, clinging to the corner, pieces hang. It, I say. I don't want to think about. It recognizes its name. As I release with each exhale. It rarely looks the same. But I feel it feeling me, addressing me, barking, collating, healing me. No, actually not that. I'm starting to think that my fingers are a lot like stringy freefall, mimicking the wave, thighs tighten, loosen, tense, My skin starts to have gaps and focal points, deepened crooks. She stares right through one and I think we're green. Leaning my head away from me so I can't see the similarity, regain a professional adult tone. Thank her for efficiently corrupting the distance I'd been maintaining. Drooping, I tilt my head and the weight of the room deepens, walk past its chair, trying to prove I see nothing there. Strands flailing, now plucking, I can feel my skin covering in condensation from all the smothering. I feel it taste and I wonder if I'm more like sweat or fear or haste, and there's an inaudible pop and I berate my belief and trust as I walk away.